Yes, welcome all masters. We shall sit for meditation. I'll play the music. keeping your hands on your eyes. Observe your hands. You have a sip of water. Hello, Masters. Welcome to Honest Meditation Qatar sessions. Today we have our guest speaker, Mrs. Nirmala Master. Now I'll introduce her. Master Nirmala Kalepu is a senior master from Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation, Divine Parenting Wing. Also, principal of Auromaa Blooming Bud School. Mrs. Nirmala joined in PSSM and Spiritual Tablets in 2008. She started witnessing the real transformation with the help of Spiritual Tablets Counsellors. With regular meditation and counseling, she got cured from gastric problem and also blood pressure and sciatic pain. She developed spiritual parenting concepts under the guidance of Dr. G. Sir and other senior counselors. She contributed in translation of Dr. G. Sir's Telugu Pocket Books into English, introduced meditation to her school staff and students with the help of Spiritual Tablet Research Foundation's senior masters. And after introducing meditation and healing methodologies, she could see a lot of change in the behavior of school students and the staff. She is very happy and honored to be part of PSSM and Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation as she acquired abundant knowledge and wisdom by the association. She looks forward for extending her service for spiritual tablets and PSSM. And today she will be talking on unwanted, unscientific, irregular eating, thoughts, and relationships. We welcome you, Master.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you for the introduction. Thank you for inviting me to this group to share my wisdom. So, first of all, pranams to Brahmarshi Patriji, who has introduced meditation in a very simple way, that is Anapanasati meditation for all of us who could grow from the ordinary life to the miraculous life. And at the same time, my pranams to GK Sir, Dr. GK, who has introduced spiritual tablets for all of us, and which is helping us to come out of various illnesses. And as all of you know, spiritual tablets means they are wisdom capsules. Previously, Sir used to say, when people used to come for the session, they used to think after the session, Sir might give us some tablets. So actually, these are wisdom tablets. The solution for each and every disease, Sir has given some concept, how to come out of it, how to understand what is a present condition and how to come out of it. So today I have taken one topic from 3 tablets. Sir has introduced us 12 tablets, 7 tablets, 3 tablets, 2 tablets, and 1 tablet also, and various other topics. So from 3 tablets, I have taken unscientific, unwanted, irregular eating habits, that is food, then thoughts, then relationships. Can you share, Ma? The first
yes.
one?
Yes, Master.
The first one. Actually, the first concept is unscientific and unwanted irregular eating habits, that is the food. So here actually in olden times, olden days, people used to feel whenever they used to fall ill or whenever something used to happen, they used to feel Purva Janma Kritam Papam Vyadhi Rupena Pidite. That means whenever we are in right path, we are helping each other, we are in a spiritual path, and we are doing our duty in a righteous way, in spite of all the things, all the good things we are doing, even if you fall sick, then we used to think we have to we have to just think about our past life or past karmas, maybe in this life or previous life. So on that we have to work and we should go further. That is, in that way, we will be getting out of the illnesses. So here actually in spiritual parenting also we have to touch, means we should think about the mother who's means the person's mother who is suffering. We should think in which condition she was when she was pregnant, and what are her eating habits, and the way her thoughts were. So all these things also affect the illnesses of, because from childhood itself, sometimes they are born with irregular, means they are born with some diseases. That time we have to think, and mostly GK sir says the mothers should work on it. And then about the atmosphere she lived, or the atmosphere in which she was living at the time of pregnancy or after the child is born. So when she is in unhealthy atmosphere and when she is having unhealthy or unscientific food or anything, then definitely that will affect the child. So first of all, we have to think in that manner. So main reasons for our illness is eating habits, that is food we eat, the way we think, thoughts mean the way we are thinking, and our relationships. All these three, we have to just understand. The concepts of all these three, we should understand. Next, ma. Can you share the next slide? So in food, what we can say is, when we are coming to eating the food, first and foremost thing to be followed is vegetarianism. That is, yeah, vegetarian is our food. Actually, our body structure is in the way where only vegetarian food is suitable for us. For example, our teeth, compared to the animals which eat meat or anything, compared to them, our teeth are in such a way given by God that only vegetarian food we should eat. We are not having sharp teeth as the other animals are having. We are having a good arrangement of teeth where vegetables or vegetarian food we should eat. Then coming to our digestive system, the intestine where the food gets digested, our intestine is coiled and it is very lengthy compared to the animals which eat meats. So here what happens is the food remains for such a long time before it gets digested. So when the food is remaining such a long time, the toxic substances which are there are absorbed by the intestine. So compared to us, in animals which eat meat, it is not coiled, but it is very short, so that within no time the food gets digested. So it is not harmful for them, but it is harmful for us. For example, the vehicles which are fueled, which are supposed to be fueled with petrol, should be fueled with petrol only. Suppose somebody else suggests you, see, this fuel is very cheaper than petrol. So we can't use that. If we are fueling with that fuel, which is cheaper or which is not suitable for our vehicles, so within 1 or 2 hours, the vehicle will stop and the vehicle will get damaged. So in the same way, we always take care of our vehicles in our house. All the vehicles we take care, and especially the expensive vehicles, we take utmost care. No doubt that our body is also like a machine, which is more expensive, which is much costlier, which is priceless, we can say. For example, the cost of one kidney itself is 5 lakhs. Just imagine, when each organ, if we can calculate, it is much, much costlier than the other vehicles. So it is our duty to give correct food to our body to make it work properly. Okay. So one more thing is that animals, or whatever we eat, that is non-vegetarian food, that is animals, they release some toxic substances when they are slaughtered. They slaughter this, they release very harmful hormones. For example, cortisol. Okay, when they release, what happens is, we feel after cooking, maybe this will be destroyed. No, the cortisol or the toxic substances, the toxic hormones remain in their muscles. This is proven by doctors. This is proven by scientists. They remain in their muscles. And when we are eating, when we are taking it inside, so this will cause us diseases. Definitely it will affect us. That is one more reason for it. And that's why vegetarian food should be eradicated, avoided. Actually, only in our society, to say, in Anapanasati meditation only, we insist that vegetarian food should be followed by our meditators. First, we introduce meditation, then we tell them to follow vegetarian food. In our school, what happened was, in the beginning, I used to introduce meditation, but I used to have the doubt to introduce vegetarianism, thinking that our parents might feel bad, or the parents might bring some complaints saying that, no, we are non-vegetarians. How dare that you people tell us not to eat. But when Prasanna Lakshmi Madam came to our school to give a session, she said, it is our duty, madam, to introduce whatever we know, what is good for them, first of all. And she has introduced that topic. And soon after that, so many students actually just avoided non-vegetarian. So here what happens is, in a fear, what sir says is, in a fear of means getting some problems, we shouldn't hide this topic, that vegetarianism is good for us, and non-vegetarian food we should avoid. Then, so as we all know, so whoever is suffering from any diseases for the long term, they should again check their food. They should again check what they are having, what is the problem. So if they can avoid non-vegetarian food and come into meditation, soon they will be coming out of it. No doubt that people say non-vegetarian food is very tasty. Actually, the taste is only because of the masala or whatever we use, whatever the ingredients we use. Only because of that, the non-vegetarian food is tasty. Can we eat non-veg or meat raw? No, not at all. We cannot eat raw meat. So here we should come to know that we should take it for granted that only for the to satisfy ourselves, we have no right to kill the animals. We have no right at all to harm the other animals, to harm the living organisms which are like us. So can we imagine somebody killing our children or our relatives or anybody for their purpose, for their for satisfying themselves? We can't even imagine. So in the same passion, same love, same kindness we should have towards the other animals also. Then coming to arguments. Some people say, mostly the youth say, don't the plants have life? We are eating plants. Actually, plants nature is giving nature. So the fruits or the vegetables or the vegetables, what are they're having, if we don't cut, will they remain with the plants? No. After the fruit is ripened, it falls down. It wants to give us. So we have right to eat it, even the vegetables. And if we just cut a limb of an animal, it will not grow. But instead, if we take out one leaf of any leafy vegetable or anything, it will again grow. Or we can grow from the this also, stems also. And we are having seeds, and with those seeds, we can plant much more. So plants are having the giving nature, so we can nicely have it. Then coming to, people say that lot of proteins are there in non-vegetarian. Actually, there are so many vegetables, vegetarian food, we can have a number of things in which proteins are there, much more proteins, because the table also is given in our books that we can refer and we can tell others. And mostly what happens is, coming from non-vegetarian food to vegetarianism, then we can, after some days, we can see a lot of difference. Our thoughts also change. The way we behave also, everything changes. So when we see these changes, when people see these changes, people believe us. People believe us and they start following us. So food means, actually, it is not only the thing which we eat. Here, what Dr. GK sir mentioned is, want to say is, food means not only the food which we eat, of course, vegetarian food we should have, then the things, the sense which we receive through all our senses, that also should be taken into consideration. For example, what we talk. So whether it is harming others, whether it is disturbing others, or whether it is giving a pain for others, that also we should think. And we should avoid all the talkings which give pain for others. At the same time, listening. When we are listening to the things which drain our energy, means gossiping, talking ill of others, all these things we should avoid. Means if they are telling something about others, and if we feel this is not good for my this, means whatever things which give us energy, which increases our knowledge, which gives a lot of cosmic energy, those things only should be heard or should be spoken to. So when we feel that it is draining our energy, slowly we should get out of from that place, and move to sit for reading spiritual books, or talking to someone who is like-minded like us, who only talks about good things. Okay, so whatever gives us momentary happiness should be avoided. Whatever gives us energy, higher level energies, and the knowledge, those should be followed by us, that is meditators. So the meditation or the Sajjan Sangati, all these make us grow, and they give us permanent happiness. For example, sometimes what happens is, some movies we watch, which is full of maybe ghost or something very battles or whatever it is. Just observe before sleeping. Suppose we are watching those movies and we are sleeping, all the dreams means we are getting disturbed sleep, that most of us have experienced. Even a child says, even my grandson says, Mama, I have seen this movie last night, so all my dreams were bad, I didn't get good sleep. So this is a real example to tell others. Then Jesus Christ said, rightly said, as you think, so you are. So whatever we see or talk or discuss among ourselves will remain in our future. Those things will happen. So that's why we shouldn't talk ill about others or ill about ourselves. Means this might happen like that. Or we cannot judge others. We cannot judge others. So, yeah. The way, whenever we want to save electricity, we switch off the bulbs, fans, etc. Whenever we want to save water, we switch off the taps, which is just flowing like that. In the same way, unimportant things should be avoided, and we shouldn't experience it by our senses or by eating it. So this will surely help us. This way of following is surely will help all the patients, all of us. So whenever actually Socrates says, whenever somebody is telling or whenever you are listening to something, we should have triple filter. We should filter in this manner. Is it true? Is the thing which that person is telling us true? Is it something good? Or is it something useful for me or for passing to others? These three triple filters we should examine, we should follow. And if it is not following all these three, we should avoid. We can just request him, no, I just don't want to listen to this story or to this gossip or whatever, to this incident or whatever it is. We should just avoid all these things. Then comes to thoughts. So thinking, whatever we think, lot of awareness and consciousness should be there about our thoughts. That is the way we think. So we should be always careful about our thoughts, because every thought has some purpose. When we were not having this knowledge, whatever we want, we used to think maybe about others or maybe about us, or maybe the fears or whatever it is we used to have. But now we know scientifically that our thoughts gets manifested. So our thoughts will happen. Our thoughts are about any incident will happen in this. So we should be very, very careful about this. So every thought has some purpose. That's why as we meditate regularly, we have to put a thought about ourselves in a good manner. Yes, for example, suppose I'm going to a class or maybe in school or something here. So I should put a thought that everything should go on very well, and whatever knowledge I want to pass, wisdom, the master should help us. Or you're traveling somewhere. So we should have a thought that everything should go on well, and it should be a safe journey. All these things we should think, and we should move on. Whenever we see unknown people just entering into our house, we won't allow them, isn't it? Will we allow? No. We'll say stop there, and we ask them, what do you want? Who are you? And why you want to come inside? All these things we ask. And whenever we feel that the person has some purpose in meeting us or coming to our house, then only we allow. The same process we should follow about our thoughts too. Suppose we are getting some thoughts And if we feel, no, this is not necessary for us, this will create something bad for us, then we should just cut. In the meditation also, our masters say, you may get thoughts, but you should just stop somewhere and we should avoid. In thoughts, what happen? Whenever we are thinking one after the other, like a chain, it will become, and we will go on thinking about that. For example, suppose somebody is coming, my neighbor or somebody came and she's telling me something. If I feel that is not good for me, then what I should do is I shouldn't respond towards that person. Means my response will increase her interest of telling me. So in the same way, when I don't respond, that person might feel, yes, she is not interested, and she might slowly stop that discussion. In the same way, even our thoughts, whenever we are making a chain of thoughts, then there is no ending. We will go on thinking about that. So in the same way, we should control our thoughts, because all doctors say all our diseases are psychosomatic. That is due to our stress and due to our anxiety. As we know, even for us, even due to stress and anxiety, even we release cortisol hormone, that is, which is harmful for us. And when we all must have experienced for a longer time, when you are in stress, even though at the next moment you are happy, but inside the stress levels will be there for longer time, for so long. So it is dangerous for us. So as soon as possible, we should get rid of the stress, maybe by meditating or moving to some good book or happy place where we get a lot of joy. Betty Shine rightly said, he's a spiritual master. He said, mind waves are body waves. So we know that when the mind is clear and productive, positive thoughts will come. When our mind is clear, all the positive thoughts will come into our life, and our life will be very, very smooth. So definitely we should move from negative thinking to positive thinking to miraculous thinking. Miraculous means we feel miracles happen only in other persons. We feel, no, I'm not so lucky. I can't get that. I can't get ample of money. Like that, most of us think. So instead of that, if we are avoiding, first of all, the negative thinking, we should stop. Then slowly we should move to positive thinking. Then again, miraculously, if you think, definitely in future, in our life, it will happen. So definitely, to get rid of these thoughts, we should meditate regularly. Regular meditation will control our thoughts. All of us know it. Okay. Sometimes what happens is, some people get thoughts or dreams which are completely different from the society rules. Very bad thoughts they get. Suddenly, very bad dreams they get. They hesitate to tell others. Means thinking that what those people will think about me. So why these type of dreams I'm getting? Maybe they will think something has happened in my life. That's why I'm getting this type of dream. They hesitate to tell. But this fear or hesitation should vanish in our meditators, and we should share our feelings with our seniors. Then they will give us the solution. Then what happens is, for example, fear also. When suppose I have locked my house and we all are going out for some days, then I shouldn't think that, hope robbery doesn't take place in my house. Hopes something bad shouldn't happen in my house. All these with fears, if I go, definitely it is going to happen. Means some harm will happen out of fears also. So we should get rid of the fears also. Suppose I'm traveling and if I feel hope, accident shouldn't take place or something bad shouldn't take place. The train or this shouldn't stop somewhere. If I'm having that fear in me, that will again happen. So we shouldn't have those fears also, and we shouldn't think too much about this. We should always, even though if we have fear or if we have any thought, if we have any dream, if we can share with our senior meditators, they will definitely give us the solution and we should follow them. They will tell us which books to read. They might tell you to talk to the persons who already experienced this, or senior most, that is with GK sir, they might ask you to talk. So in this way, we should come out of the problems by activating our third eye. Means as we are meditating regularly, as we are following, as we are reading the books, as we are following the counseling from our senior most meditators, then definitely our third eye gets activated. Once our third eye gets activated, it gives us energy. It gives us some awareness for us. Means in each and everything we do, we get awareness. What am I doing? Is it okay? Or which way I should follow? When two ways are there, which way I should follow? Again, here in meditation, you can ask and you will get the correct answer. And once the third eye gets activated, we get correct answers. We get correct guidance from our universe. We get correct this to our soul and we can follow it. And one more thing we should understand that whatever miseries happen in the past or whatever mistakes we have done, many of us have the habit of remembering again and again and feeling bad about it. What mistake I have done? What a silly mistakes I have done? Why this happened to me? Why this misery has happened to me in the past? It shouldn't happen. In that way also we shouldn't think. Gatam gataha. Just forget about past and move. Means all the meditators always say, think about present situation. The past, which is bad for us, it disturbs us also, and the fear of our future also. This might happen. That also disturbs us. So living in the present situation with calmness will help us. So here, what happens is once we know the third eye experiences, third eye activation, once our third eye gets activated, we get some knowledge and some suggestions, then our past karmas will be nullified. Slowly, in the same way, very in a slow process, all the past karmas, maybe in this life or in the past life. So they get nullified and we move from lower chakras to higher chakras. And whatever, when we know the life purpose, when we know our life purpose, and when we aspire for it, aspire means we have to think that this should happen. This will happen and what I should do. When we aspire for it sincerely, then definitely this will take place. And what the aspiration should be something useful for us as well as the society. Your aspiration shouldn't damage others or give bad effect to the society. In that way, we should aspire. And in this, the process of manifestation is very fantastic. Manifestation is nothing but whatever we want in our life, whatever things should happen in our life, we should sit in the meditation and we should imagine as it has already happened. First of all, we should aspire with a positive thinking. Means many positive, whatever has happened already, all those positive thinking we should remember, and then we should in the meditation, we should imagine, first of all, we should aspire and we should imagine that already it has happened, and that happiness we should experience. When we are experiencing all the, yes, this is law of attraction. We are attracting something which is good for us and which will happen, which is sure to happen. And we should have that, what we say, we should be sure that it will happen for us. We should be very much confident about it. Okay. Coming to the third point, third slide, that is about relationships. So here in relationships, the first and foremost is self-love. We should love ourselves. When we love ourselves, then only we can love others. We shouldn't blame ourselves for whatever we are having, whatever character or whatever this we are having. We shouldn't blame ourselves. Slowly we should work on it. Slowly we should try to rectify it. Rectification is necessary, not that, yes, blaming ourselves. So self-love is very, very important. And all of us have some purpose. Our life is purposeful. We shouldn't compare with others. Each one will have one plan, something to do on this earth. That's why we have come. And all of us are grown-up souls. That's why we are coming to meditation and we are growing day by day. No comparison here also with the other meditators or with people who you feel that they are much better than you. So when we try to find out who am I in our meditation or in our meditation process or in reading, then definitely we will get some good awareness. Means we should know that we all are gods. Sir Patri sir always say, we all are gods. You are God, myself, we all are gods. So that we should believe. So when we believe that we are gods, we should have all the qualities of gods. So when we are having all the qualities of God, we will not make mistakes. We shouldn't make mistakes and we will not make mistakes if we believe truly. So Sri Krishna taught life through Bhagavad Gita, Jesus Christ taught our life through Bible, and Allah through Quran. So through spiritual knowledge, by following Bhagavad Gita, Bible or Quran, we learn to live actually happily. The main aim for us is to live happily. All of us want to live happily. That is, through spiritual knowledge, through gaining spiritual knowledge, we can be more and more happy without any expectations. Without any expectations, we can be happy. And we also should believe that we are gods, all are gods. That's why we all are one. We all belong to one, nothing less, nothing more. And in each life, we learn something or the other. In this life, I might learn something. Previous life, I must have learned something. So in each life, we learn something. It is also said by spiritual masters that we choose our birth. So we choose the parents, we choose the conditions, we choose everything, and we come on the earth. So we shouldn't blame our parents or anybody for any misfortunes in our life. Why I am born to this in this family? Why am I not having this? All these things we should avoid. As spiritual masters, we should understand that we have taken birth willingly in that condition. So in this life, what I have come to learn, that you have to think, and we should go further. So sir says, this is like, we should feel that we are acting in a drama. Whenever we are acting in a drama on the stage, we forget everything. We forget our name, we forget each and everything. Only in that character we live. Whatever character is there, we have to live. And we speak the same dialogues as the director has given. So we should feel that director is on top and he is in this drama on this earth. We are just acting. We are just actors and actresses. So then we can take life easily. Let go, we say. Let go, we say, and we can take everything easily. And when we understand each relationship, example, father, mother, then husband, wife, then son, daughter, then we apply this purposeful life. Means all the spiritual knowledge we apply here and we try to maintain the relationships. So when we are applying the spiritual knowledge, then from ordinary life to extraordinary life we go. Our life will be extraordinary with many gifts from God, with many friends, with always we are surrounded with good people. So this will become extraordinary. That is, as I said, from lower chakras to higher chakras we move on. And when we move on from ordinary to extraordinary, we start accepting people. Previously, we used to have grudges, we used to have anger, all these things we used to have. But now we accept people as they are. We don't ask them to change. If you are doing this, I will like you. Or if you're doing this, I'll accept you. No conditions. Without any conditions, we start accepting them. So when we are moving to this state, in the beginning, previously we used to feel I'm getting adjusted with this atmosphere. No, from adjustments to acceptance we go. Then from judgmental to non-judgmental, means we don't judge people. So without any judgments, we move on with that. And mostly from reactions to responding. Reaction is different and responding. Reaction means at once we say a backward or something when we listen from others. Responding means, yes, if we try to understand why that person has said or why that person has spoken, and we try to tell them in a good manner with a smile. No, this is the way I thought. Maybe by mistake I have done, or if you have not done any mistake, then you have to explain in a nice manner. Then naturally, all the misunderstandings, mostly misunderstandings come from reaction. When we are responding towards the situation or towards the person, then all the misunderstandings and the problems and unnecessary quarrels, small quarrels will sometimes they move to the bigger problems. So we come out of all these things. Then like attracts like. When we accept as God, naturally we believe that all are gods and we accept them. And here there won't be any ego. No ego will be there. We will not have, our ego will reduce day by day when we are following all these things. So actually, we are surrounded by three types of people. That is lower energy people, same energy as we are having, and higher energy people. When we are with higher energy people, that is spiritual masters who have much knowledge than us, we should, as far as possible, we should learn from them. We should get some knowledge from them. So we should talk to them, whatever you should do the next way. Means whenever we are traveling with them, whenever we are traveling with higher state people, we experience that abundance of happiness, abundance of what we say, in that company, we really feel comfortable. We really feel we are secured. So that advantage we should talk. We shouldn't talk anything nonsense by wasting our time. That time is precious for us. Getting our spiritual masters who are having higher energy than us, it's luck for us. We should feel, and we shouldn't waste our time, and we should get knowledge from them. So that we learn a lot and we grow. So when we meet persons with lower energy, we shouldn't underestimate them. We shouldn't say that this person know nothing about this book or this concept. In that way, we shouldn't underestimate in any manner. It may be knowledge-wise, it may be any state of hers or his. We shouldn't underestimate them, but we should have a lot of compassion towards them. With compassion, we should just listen to their problems. Just listen to them, and whatever knowledge you are having, you should share with them. And whatever you feel that person, those people should do, that you have to guide. And if you are having any doubt, you can say, I will ask my senior masters and let you know. So you should have a lot of compassion towards them, and you should have love towards them, so that next time they'll feel comfortable to share their miseries or their problems or whatever it is, by the way you give guidance for them. So that's what is happening in counseling. They don't say that, yeah, such a silly problem you are asking me. So in that way, we don't say, isn't it? In our counseling, spiritual tablets counseling, people are having a lot of patience with the patients, and they are counseling them. Then suppose we are meeting the persons who are having equal energy as we are having. We should try to spend again a lot of time with them. We should enjoy their company. We should share our knowledge. See, this book I have read, this knowledge I got. Which books did you read? Which sessions did you have attended? Where did you go? What you have attended? Like that. When you are sharing your knowledge, then the knowledge increases, the wisdom increases, so that you can help others. So like this 3 type of people we have to manage. So in our spiritual travel, in our life travel, sometimes we meet enemies, then we are surrounded by our friends, we are surrounded by our relatives, and we are surrounded by our spiritual masters. So when we come to our friends, definitely it may be parents or our children or our relatives whom we should take care. We should take utmost care of them in each and every way. And with friends, we should share our knowledge. We should share what the person should do. Maybe if they want guidance from you in any problem, we should give. And spiritual masters, no doubt about it, we should learn and we should grow. Then at the same time, enemies. So maybe before coming to meditation, we must be having 1 or 2 enemies. When we come into meditation, when you realize, when we say that we all are gods, we should realize that that enemy also is God. So we ourselves should move to them, and that negativity we should banish. I tell all my students, suppose you have quarreled, I just say, I don't even ask them which mistake you have done, who has done this mistake. I don't ask them, but I only say, tell them to say sorry. Then I say, did you feel good when you quarreled with them? Did you feel good when you are having fear? No. So when 2 persons are quarreling and 2 persons are having bad conversation, then definitely we won't feel good from inside. Outwardly, we might act as though we have done great thing. So inwardly, actually, you won't feel good. So why quarrel? So in this way, parents and the teachers and everybody can counsel the youngsters, the children, then the society will be good. So when we maintain all these relationships properly in our travel, so definitely we become joyful. We all are come here to be happy. All of us want happiness. So the main thing is, when we are maintaining very good relationships, of life will be very, very joyful. And naturally, when we are joyful, so no stress will be there. So no bad things will happen. Definitely our health will improve. And we'll have a peaceful life, which we all want. So when we are compassionate with others, all the people will get attracted towards us. They will not hesitate to tell you anything, to share anything, because the compassion which you are showing, the friendly nature which you are showing, it will give them comfort. And definitely, when people are coming near us and when they are solving the problems, they respect us. When people start respecting us, a group of like-minded people will grow. And when we are surrounded by so many good people, our life will be very happy. So our friendly nature, our positive attitude, and everything, our thoughts should give good suggestions for our company. Then comes, how much time we have, ma'am? 5 minutes?
Ma'am, you can continue, ma'am. No issue.
Okay. I'll just wind up with this concept. 5 minutes we are having.
Okay.
So this concept, that is gratitude, all of us should have gratitude. All of us should have gratitude towards our parents, our teachers, our siblings, our relatives, our neighbors, our colleagues, then towards all the government, and each and every way, all the organizations. Previously, I used to blame the rules of the government, which is to disturb us. Actually, when we are talking negativity about others, the negative energy will increase itself. So I just stopped. We have to accept the rules of the government, even though it is not suitable for us, because government has given all other things which is giving us some comfort, or the organizations in which we are working. Sometimes what happens, the rules passed by them, they may not be suitable, but we shouldn't argue or we shouldn't have negativity towards. We have to accept. Then the things will be changed. Then the things might turn favorable for you when we are thinking good of it. So we should teach our children how we should be always thankful to others. Means we should be thankful for whatever we are having in our life. Whenever we are thankful, then more and more blessings will come. So as soon as we get up, we should say, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, for everything. For everything, thank you, we should say. And we should imagine our day in a positive manner. We shouldn't have fear that time also. This fellow might come and he might give us some problem, or he might disturb us. In that way, we should think. Instead, we should say, yes, this person will come, no doubt about it, but everything will go on smoothly. I can manage the thing. I can deal him very well. In that way, we have to think. For example, in our school, the next day, if it inspection, all of us used to feel tensed, what will happen? DI will come, what that person might say, how they will check and all. Then after coming into this, I told our teachers, no need to worry at all. If there is anything, they will blame us. They won't blame you. First of all, you shouldn't have any tension. I can deal. Myself and sir can deal the problem. So be tension free. So in that way, if we are moving, the life will be easy. The same thing we should teach our children also. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving for each and everything what they are having. We shouldn't take it for granted. Yes, parents have bought something, that is their duty. No, siblings' duty is to look after us. No, it is not like that. For each and everything, we should thank them. Then whatever we want, we should talk in a very polite manner, say please before you ask favor for them. And also, when you have committed a mistake, when you feel that you have committed a mistake, please say sorry. Don't hesitate to say sorry. When you are saying sorry means that person will have a lot of respect towards you. See, she has guts. He has guts to say sorry. We need guts to say sorry. We need guts to accept our faults. So in this manner, in this gratitude, if we can maintain all these things, then life will be very joyful and we'll be healthy with very good relationships and very good atmosphere. Thank you. This is what I just wanted to share today about the 3 tablets in short.
Yes, Master. Thank you very much. It was wonderful session regarding relationships, our thoughts, and also eating habits. You explained very well. Our food is what we eat, they say. So our body is basically what we eat. So everything we eat should be such that it is giving positive energy, positive vibes to us. Is what I got to know from your session today. And also regarding thoughts, uh, thoughts are very much powerful. Thoughts are very powerful. If we know the importance of these thoughts in our life, we will never have a negative thought in us. Is what we can say. And also relationships. Coming to relationships, we can say that it is very important to have friendly relationships with everyone, and also we should learn to deal with other type if we have enemies or anything. We should know to deal with them, and we should lead a peaceful, miraculous life. Thank you, Master, very much for sharing your wisdom to Qatar in these sessions.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank
much,
you for
Master.
the all masters for patience listening. Thank you very much. Thank you
Uh,
for inviting me.
yes, Master. If anybody have any doubts, you can ask, or if you want to share anything, you can.
Kanyan sir. Hi Kanyan sir.
Good evening, Master. Nice to meet
Good
you.
evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Very
Nice
happy
to
to
see
see you.
you.
Yeah. Thank you
You're
so much,
ready
man.
to
Thank you so much. Great sharing story.
Thank you, sir. Any doubts, sir?
No, madam. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hi, madam. Really, it was a wonderful class. Like in simply way, you have explained.
Who is
Like,
it, ma? Can I see
yeah,
you?
madam, Srilata,
Srilata, okay.
Srilata from Hyderabad. I have seen you in Buddha CEO, madam, as a
Yes, yes.
facilitator. I have, ma'am should come. She has to come for like facilitator. I thought I missed you out there. So that thought had become
Here, I just
manifestation
want to
today.
tell one thing about thought example. When the COVID situation was there, we were in the beginning, we were so afraid about our health maybe, and especially because of the school, I used to have a lot of tension. I used to have, what is this, for 4 or 5 months, we had to close our doors of the school. So that time I came to know about manifestation, about thought power, about miraculous things will happen. So that time what I did was I manifested, and I manifested saying that I'm doing all good things in our school. I'm spreading the knowledge. I'm taking care of the children. I'm taking care of teachers also. So please see that everything happens smoothly. I should come out of this problem smoothly. And definitely it has happened. And this year, when the parents are coming for the admission, they are saying, thank you, madam, for the care you have taken for these 2 years. You have given concessions for us for the fees. At the same time, you have taken care of our children in the Zoom sessions and also in hygienic conditions. So I felt very happy, and all this happened because of the positive thoughts, miraculous thoughts, and the manifestation. I should thank Buddha CEO group. And in the COVID, I have attended most of the sessions, and it has given me tremendous knowledge, and I have grown compared to previous years. Yes, ma, please continue.
Yes, madam, exactly. So that thought made manifested today. I couldn't talk that time on Buddha CEO morning class. Now I'm seeing and I'm just listening with you. I attended the level 1 group for spiritual tablets in Telugu. But English, no, I can't understand that much. I was having that feel. But why
Okay.
can't I try? Why can't I try? Yes, I can try. I will understand. Then I just going on through English, I'm able to understand. Wow, the series of positive affirmations, positive
Yeah,
thoughts.
that is positive thought.
Yeah, when we give to ourselves, it will. Yes, I'm understanding. Yeah, wow. Now your explanation is out, madam. This even a simple, even a school going girl. Students also can understand your concept. No? Such a like a mother food feeding concept, madam. It's no words. I can't express
Thank
your
you.
explanation. It's so simple because I thought, oh, English, I will I
You
understand?
can,
Yes,
yes.
it's very wonderful spoon speeding, madam. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I would like to hear from you so many classes, madam.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sheshu, sir. Sheshu, sir.
Yes, you can unmute, sir, and talk and speak.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening.
Thank you, madam. It's very nice session today onwards. I feel very happy to inform you that I completed level 1 spiritual tablets. I've already attended so many English sessions also.
Very good.
But I have one doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
In one relationship, you told that to connect with our relations, good relations, feel happy, the relations of our family members. How can it interact with understand how to understand our relationship between daughter and mother and also and brother and sister also, ma'am. They may be misunderstand
Yeah,
themselves
yeah.
also. Then how to? Then I think.
Yeah. Do you mean to say any conflicts previously about the
Yeah,
conflicts do you mean to
yeah,
say?
yeah,
See,
yes,
what you can
ma'am.
do is same way in the meditation for days together, you can release a thought that everything is normal with you and that person. It may be daughter, it may be son, or it may be your brother, and everything is going on where you imagine that you people are talking very well and you people are having lot of joy in your this, then definitely it will happen slowly, and you have to move, and some changes will take place in that person also, the other person
Yes,
also,
yes,
where
yes.
you are putting a thought. Definitely
That
there will be,
visualization, yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
visualization. And once some changes takes place in us, naturally the others also will change. The change
Okay.
should come from us first. We should,
Yes, yes.
what is happening, we are expecting somebody else to change. That's why the problems or misunderstandings are happening, especially in marriage. You know what happens, we come from other this, isn't it, other
Okay.
atmosphere, one house, and we
Yes.
feel is changed, and we expect others to accept us as we are.
Yes.
Sometimes what happens, we have to change and we have to show that compassion, then slowly they will also understand and they will give that atmosphere.
It should depend upon energies also, ma'am.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely our energies also. And in the house, if they are not meditators, if you are meditating regularly, if you are having uh, pyramid, then slowly the energies also will flow. You know, in our house, nobody used to meditate when I came into meditation. At present, my mother-in-law is meditating, my husband is meditating, my um, sister-in-law, then my co-sisters, all are meditating.
Okay, okay.
If maybe they are in a different, first I have introduced, and now they are some maybe in a different spiritual organization, spiritual societies, but they are meditating. And myself, my husband, my daughter, and my co-sister and my sister-in-law, all we all are vegetarians now.
Yes. Thank you, madam.
Definitely.
First of all, in the meditation, we should think about positively.
Yes.
They are all positive energies should getting on around as in our family members and ourselves also, and the energy should leads us. They also relating very excellently than talking and visualization second
Yes.
option. First meditation get on energies, and also the energy should leads to positively, and also all the situation come positively, and all the relationships also going on leads to happiest moments come in our life
Yes.
also. That's
Definitely.
why I think that. Am I correct, madam?
Yes.
And
Yes.
yes, thank you, madam. I am talking about English little bit. I am learning English, ma'am. Thank you very
No,
much.
no problem with all. And sometimes people write also whatever they want to manifest, whatever it should happen, they write, and they again and again they read. That is also a very good exercise.
Okay, madam. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank
The
you.
class is very nice and easily understand English also. And if any possible, any classes you may and inform us in the group also, madam. I'm thinking. Thank you very
Definitely.
much.
I am always in contact with Sankeet and Ramya madam. So definitely whatever is there, they will let you know.
May I know your phone number, please, ma'am? If
Yeah, you
possible.
can contact Ramya. Should I tell you here?
I'll put in the chat box otherwise, or you
Okay.
can put in the chat box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have shared in the chat box. Anyone else?
Yes. Anyone else, friends?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I'll just stop.